With gaming and streaming getting hugely popular lately, lighting has become even more important, with companies like Elgato making their mark on the streaming world. While they have their key lights for lighting up your scene, which we actually use here, and more importantly, lighting up your face, what about the little added touches? Well, that's where Elgato reached out with their new lighting strip, and that's pretty much where it comes into play. Let's do this. Have you ever wanted to land a plane in your room while playing games? No, me neither. But if you do, then Elgato's new light strip can help. Featuring an immense maximum 2000 lumens of light, you may even be seen from the International Space Station. You won't be, trust me. But what I'm trying to say is it's bloody bright. Now, if you're not a fan of bright lights when playing games or watching Netflix, luckily the Elgato light strip features dimmable LEDs. And with a colour temperature range of between 3500 and 6000 Kelvin and a full colour spectrum of the typical 16 million colours you'd expect, you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. Just don't look at them because they're bright. So what I'm trying to say is whether you like red, green or blue like we have here, or maybe just a nice relaxing warm white, Elgato has you covered. Not bad for a maximum power consumption of 30 watts, eh? Also, when you consider that the light strip is 2 meters long and can be cut down to your desired size, you can really stick it almost anywhere you want. Whether it be behind your desk or on a bookshelf in the background, or even inside your case if you really wanted to go down that route. Coming in at $59.99 in most major currencies at the time of this video, unless you live in the land of maple syrup, as in Canada, it's about $79.99 Canadian, the Elgato light strip is a bit cheaper than some of its proper competitors, which includes the Eve light strip and even the Philips Hue light strip. While you can always buy a cheap one for next to nothing, I've done that before and you really do get what you pay for. So I guess it all comes down to preference. Do you want something you can control with a cheap nasty little remote that's going to last maybe about a year if you're lucky? Or do you want something that will last longer and can be controlled direct from your phone? Those already using existing Elgato products like key lights or stream decks, like we actually use here, will no doubt want to be able to connect their light strips to their setups. And this is done pretty seamlessly. Set up the profiles via the Control Center app and you can save them directly to your stream deck. To set the strips up, simply plug the strip into the control box and the power adapter plugs into the other side and basically you're done. No matter where you are, the strips come with an EU, UK and US plug adapter to get you up and running in no time at all. So 2000 lumens, that's bright, right? Yes, very bright. These are a lot brighter than most of the other cheaper LED strips out there. One of the cool features is the fact that they have 3 different LEDs to make up the whites as well as the colors. This is what will essentially give you 3 different white colors. You can have a warm white, bright white, or even a cool blue white lighting, or something maybe in between depending on exactly what you want. The middle LED is going to be what gives you your color, while the outside LEDs are labeled WW for warm white and just W for standard white. To control these, you will need to connect to the Elgato Control Center app via Wi-Fi to either your phone or even a PC. You can then set profiles for them and literally put that straight down onto your stream deck. So if you do have one, you can easily switch between themes, which is perfect if you are a streamer. If you've not used the Control Center app before, I'll be honest, it's so simple. Anyone can do it. And once you're in, you get control over those 16 million colors that they offer. For those looking for a little more functionality, with the power of IFTTT and Alexa, you can set the light strips up to be voice controlled, even with the potential to have different profiles. Alexa, turn on my streaming setup. You could even go as far as to have the light strips change a certain color for when your Uber arrives, for instance. How cool and utterly pointless is that? But you should get the idea, right? Having a play with the colors, the color representation is actually very accurate and they change, well, almost instantly as you change them on the app. You also notice the difference that the different white LEDs actually have and how they swap and change to get the different color temperatures. If you're not into RGB, these actually work great for just brightening things up a little bit. When it comes to installing them, it's actually really simple again, whether you want it behind your TV or monitor, or even behind your desk, or wherever you want for that matter. All you have to do is clean the surface, peel the backing off just a little bit, and hold it into place for a few seconds. Then just pull the backing off, stick it down bit by bit until you have it exactly where you want it. Even a child could do it. And I say that because I did it, and sometimes I'm regarded as quite childish. So is a light strip something you actually need? I mean, probably not, but it's nice to see Elgato expanding into other areas. I hate having multiple controls for multiple lights. I mean, we've got Elgato and Lifex here. And I also hate having to buy extra hardware to get the most out of it. Yeah, Philips, you with your Hue hubs. Whether you want to add a bit of fun and colour to your setup, or if you're taking streaming seriously, I can see how these lighting strips could actually add, I don't know, just something to your setup. One thing I will say is that they do look damn nice and are definitely the brightest LED strips I've used. And we'll probably use them in future videos when recording our B-roll, for instance. Let me know what you think. Will you be getting one? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you did like this video, you know exactly what to do, and I will see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye-bye. Green, yellow, red, pink. Ooh, fancy.